All right, live. We're gonna sell some stuff. No food. No more. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, I'm gonna set up. Then we're gonna get to these topics. A little bit of wrestling, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and reset this title. Pretty much it. So let me go ahead and reset. And let's see. All right. I'm gonna get into the stuff. First, I'm gonna get a drink. Shut the hell up. Thirsty. All right. So we want to put on something a little more appropriate. Um. So first off, let's talk about those Travis Scott ones that released. Uh, obviously took a major L. Well, I don't know you would consider an L because I didn't care. Look, be honest with you. Any sneaker release like that comes out, I'm going straight across the water. I'm not going to like go through the headache. Hey, he just shot dropped on his own website where he didn't tell anybody. When you go over there, it's sold out. Yeah, but there's going to be another shot drop tomorrow. But there's another shot drop next week. And you got to wait. You got to jump through these hoops. I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to play the game they want me to play. I'm going over the head, going straight to the source, straight from the factory. That's insane that people have allowed this to happen in the sneaker community. We're paying, like, just think about this. The shoe costs $130, and people, is everybody's money, it's your money, spent, whatever. People have justified taking $130, then buying something that costs $130 for $2,000 or maybe whatever the price is, just because Nike has a stupid way of selling these shoes. Ridiculous. The shoe looks nice, but look, let's be honest. Most people aren't gonna be able to tell the difference, especially if you get some decent replicas, because they're so limited. They're limited because I'm thinking also how many people are gonna have these in Georgia besides like rappers and entertainers or whatever. So just say to me personally, I'm gonna save myself the headache. And then you get into I saw on Breakable's channel, he was talking about how Travis Scott, he's releasing a couple more pairs, like the 270 and another pair of the ones, but this time they're in the green color. And this is what got me motherfucking heated. Fuck Travis Scott. This motherfucker is going to release dog right, or Oreo. She kind of upset. Stop, because she's a puppy and there's no more food for tonight, nothing but water. And yeah, anyway, this motherfucker is going to release a friends and family pair. It's just like the Chicago one, except for it has the backwards swoosh. It's friends and family, and people are already going nuts over it. And there's no other way to get it besides there are two options now. Two options. I'm going to lay those out. One, you can be a friend. Well, really three. You could be friends and family of Travis Scott and get the shoe maybe for free, probably for free. Two, you can pay an insane resale, 20,000, 10,000, whatever amount is going to be insane to get a shoe that probably costs them 50 to make, and it cost you know how much the Air Jordan costs. So from 50 to whatever the insane price will be. Third, you could pay maybe 100 and get the same one when they do start making them, because you know how cross water goes. You know how that goes. Once they see something, they'll get it and whatever. It's just insane to me that Nike even does these friends and family. If you're gonna do friends and family, I don't need to see the shoe. If you're gonna make a friends and family to where the general public can't get it fairly, why why in the secret community have people allow stuff like that to happen? Oh yeah, it's limited. It's friends and family. Yeah. I would pay 10,000 for that. Oh yeah, man. Thank you. Dog had my chew on this box, and it has some major heat alert, DJ Khaled style. But I want the shoe, but I already know again what are the options. I don't want to pay 10,000, so you have to. Nike is creating this thing to where maybe they get money either way from the Chinese shops because that's where their shoes are made. They're forcing people to go across that water. And I know some people like I heard this argument on Mr. Skinny's channel. No disrespect to Mr. Skinny, but he had a stupid argument. People can disagree. If a shoe is limited, don't buy the fake. Huh? My nigga, this is America. I can do what the hell I want. Um, and especially with the way they do sneakers. I want that sneaker. I like the way it looks. If they're going to do bullshit to where I can't buy the shoe in a proper way and do business properly, how else would I want to get the shoe? Am I supposed to go my whole life without wearing a shoe that I want to buy? Or should I just, hey, you guy working there that works in the same factory that makes the shoes, but they haven't been authorized by Nike, can you make that same shoe? Doesn't that make sense? Oh, but it's fake. Yeah, it's fake, but I would rather do that than pay the same resale price for a shoe that I'm going to wear. Imagine paying 10,000 for a shoe, and then you walk outside and it rains, or something just happens to that shoe. That's 10,000 wasted. Horrible. Something needs to change with Nike. And I say Nike because they're the main corporates when it comes to stuff like this. I know Reebok charges are higher with the Atmos and other stuff, but most of their collabs are kind of easy to get. Um, uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Let me move on because I kind of want to make this video kind of short. Atmos. And I can't believe that either. And that's another thing. Like, how can I not go across the water when a company does something like this? If you haven't seen it, Unbreakable Kids, he went to ComplexCon Chicago. And Atmos, being the scumbags they are, they released this animal pack. And the animal pack was only available in Chicago at ComplexCon. So in order to get the shoe, you had to first be some of the first people in ComplexCon to buy a ticket. And then, like when they got in, people were getting ran over, stampeded on, people having heart attacks, seizures, and then everybody gets to the line. They cut the line away, and then they restarted. And when people start buying the shoe, instead of charging the $190 for the shoe, which is the retail price on it, Atmos, they start charging people. I think what was it? I think it was like $250 or $300. I forgot the price. It was somewhere. It was somewhere in that ballpark, and that was for one shoe. So basically, they were doing like a little bit. Shut up! Hey, come here. Come here. Both of y'all shut up. So they were both. It was okay. First, when you buy one pair, it would be like that $250, $300 range. And if you want to buy all three pairs or another pair, you had to either buy two shirts that were $70, and then each other shoe was like in that $250, $300 price range. So I know there are a lot of big ballers on there. I know. So let's just take it into perspective. What you had to do to get this shoe, you had to pay the ticket price, stampede around people, basically do a mad dash. You had to stand in a long ass line. Then you had to be oversold the shoe for 50 or maybe like $80 or $100 more. Then you were forced to buy $140 or $70 worth of t-shirts that you may or may not want. Then you had to, on top of that, pay another $300 or maybe $600 if you wanted all three pairs. That's fucking ridiculous. First of all, Atmos knew this thing was going to be lit. Complex holds kind of weight in the community. And they came with limited pairs, or maybe they didn't, or whatever. But they saw all these people and they were like, huh, let's add on some more money. And then people are either going to resell these or wear them. So you paid $190 for the shoe. You probably paid $300. It's supposed to cost $190. You paid $300, and anything happened to that shoe, and they just made an incredible markup for no reason that they didn't deserve. And I don't really see anybody talking about that. I don't see anybody talking about, oh man, that was just messed up what Atmos did. I'm not rocking with Atmos anymore. Like, that's why the people are more like, yeah, I gotta get an ammo pack. Yeah, that ammo pack. If anything, this would show you that Atmos doesn't care about the sneaker community. You overcharge your customers after they had to go through a Hunger Games type situation just to get to your booth. I don't understand it. I don't understand like the loyalty in this situation for this company that has obviously done something wrong. Next, I guess that's enough sneaker talk. I really want that Chicago one Travis Scott. What are you barking at? Come here. All right, I'm still out. The computer kind of died. Anyway, so let's go with Impact. Something a little bit more lighthearted. So dogs. So Impact had this thing where they were doing like mashup tournament, and the winners of the mashup tournament, they would face each other at a Impact Plus pay-per-view, and the winner of that would be able to face Brian Cage at a later date. So the teams were, go ahead, just keep going to the first match. Moose and Eddie versus going to occupy their minds or mouths with some dog sticks, some chew sticks. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna last, so I'll be quick. Yeah, so Moose and Eddie versus Roji and Cody Deaner. Moose and Eddie win because it was a miscommunication with Cody and the other guy, which continues the feud between the Deaners and Desi Hit Squad. Do like the fact that Moose, he hates Eddie, but he understands what's at stake, um, which is some good common sense wrestling. Hey, we're enemies, but a number one title shot sounds pretty good, so we can put our differences to the side for a little bit. So I did like that little touch. Uh, Funny part, you had Ace Austin backstage trying to find a partner. He shits on Adam something and leaves him partnerless. I do like how they're trying to bring out Austin, Ace Austin's personality. Look, he looks like Pete Dunne, but he has more person. Is he a better wrestler than Pete Dunne? I don't think so. But according to a lot of people, I like characters. I like guys who can talk on the mic. Anyway, I think the next match was Rich Swann and Madman Fulton versus Jake, Chris. What was it? That I think it was. Anyway, one of the Chris brothers, the tall one with the personality. I think he has like I do like that guy. I don't know if is it Dave. I think it's Jake Chris. Yeah, I think it's Jake. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So he comes out and he's accompanied by Trey from the Rascals, but Trey comes out dressed as Sammy Callahan, and he's trying to pump up Jake as Callahan. I guess he was playing mind games or trolling. Either way, it didn't work because Madman Fulton completely dunks on his partner Rick Swann, which allows Jake to get the pinfall and advance the team. Then they had a promo where Sammy Callahan was talking about his master plan. I think either way, and he was talking about how he's going to employ the finger poke of doom on some. Was it Dave? It was somebody. Anyway, they moved on to that match. So his partner was Tessa Blanchard. So it was Sammy and Tessa versus Dave or Jake. Either one. I think. Let me see. Yeah. So it was Dave. Then you had. Oh, and by the way, in that Sammy Callahan promo, uh, you had the taller Chris brother backstage. Pretty much. How can I put it? Like being really smarky. Like when they start doing everything, he was like, "Finger poke of doom me." Oh my god. I just thought that kind of be entertaining and funny. Um, I guess it shows that not everybody in OVE is under Sammy's spell. Some of these guys can kind of think for themselves. Um, then you had before that match, you had Willie Mack and as you can see on the screen, Willie Mack and Elgin versus Austin and Stone Rockwell. Complete dunking on. I mean, Ace Austin got some good stuff in. Stone Rockwell is a very interesting character because I feel like you have something there, a guy who's an adventurer, but he's fucking jacked. He's just as jacked as fucking Elgin, but he's playing a comedy character who gets shit on. Like really, that I find it to be kind of weird. I feel like this guy that could be a star. He can talk decently on the mic. He's believable, and there's something there as a character. No idea why he's used like this. I feel like that's a waste of talent, but then again, whatever, it's whatever. So Willie Mack and Elgin move on. Then you had uh, there we go. That's all right. You had, as you can see on screen, I think that's Dave or Jake. Either one. I think it's one of the Chris brothers who's a tall one who always has the smarky face, or like the I want to say I want to call another man like the troll. He always had a troll face, and he's partnering with Trey, but Trey's dressed as Sammy, and then you have Tessa and Sammy. They try to do for the finger poke of doom. Trey breaks it up. The match, it was fairly decent, and I do like the fact that they really aren't holding shit back when Tessa Blanchard's in the ring. They're actually treating her like a legitimate competitor in the men's division, which I know a lot of people hate that, but I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to build Tessa Blanchard up as an ultimate badass woman that could possibly challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I know a lot of people are stuck in the 1950s. Everybody's got to be a big white man who holds the title. Black people holding a World Heavyweight Championship. I can't believe it. So the thought of a woman possibly holding the World Heavyweight Championship in wrestling is obviously a complete turnoff to them because they can't process that it's wrestling and it's a world around the world championship. But there's a women's championship. That's a division. Cruiserweight women's divisions. It's too much for you guys. All right. Then you had a three-way between Havoc, Madison Rain, who has become a heel for some reason. I'm not complaining because Madison Rain has a face trash, trash can in water. Um, yeah. Um, Havoc ends up beating both of them. Uh, Taya gets pulled out by Johnny Bravo, leaves, which allows Havoc to hit a tombstone pile driver. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. Havoc pins Madison with a tombstone, and she looks at Taya. So they're probably going to do a Taya versus Havoc somewhere down the line. I'm not mad at that. What else were they talking about? Yeah, I think that was all 14s, and then they had a four-way. Tessa, Sammy Wynn. You did have this interaction where he was either Jake or Dave, the short one from OVE. He faked out Sami Callihan. Oh, we got to win. But Sami changed the pinfall into a spike pile driver. And then Tessa came off the top rope with Magnum, which I guess because I do like how Impact does actual weight stuff. Like, remember when they were like, Petey Will, whenever he hits the Canadian Destroyer, it always wins. But then they brought, hey, he's a cruiserweight, and he's hitting this on Eli Drake. Yeah, that's probably why it doesn't work. And that's the same thing they're doing for Tessa. Yeah, she still hits the buzzsaw, but because the guys are a lot bigger, even the cruiserweight guys are bigger than her. So her hitting the buzzsaw is sort of like a setup, and she uses Magnum, the top rope code breaker, as a finisher because it's more impact on the guys compared to the buzzsaw. Oh my God, what else? I think that's pretty much it. So, in the next pay-per-view, Unbreakable, the plus pay-per-view, sorry about that, you're going to have Sami Callihan versus Tessa for a #1 contendership spot. That's going to be interesting to see which direction they go because um, I think they're going with Sami because at Slammiversary, or was it Bound for Glory? I think Bound for Glory, they're going to have to do Sami Callihan versus Brian Cage and put the title finally on Sami. And I think they're also going to do like a face turn because uh, it's a lot of dissension, like low key dissension between OVE inside OVE and, or maybe not. Maybe that's just how OVE is supposed to be portrayed as backstabbing hooligans against each other, and it's all cool because they're from Ohio. I'm not gonna read too much into it. I don't know. And then you have the Tessa Blanchard thing. I mean, do you guys think that would be a good matchup? Like a good, for as Chase Oliver would say, a good business opportunity for pay-per-view buys. Um, Tessa versus Brian Cage. Would that be something like people will be interested in? Like I said, I'm more pulling for Sami versus Brian Cage and have Sami win the title. But who knows? Who really knows? I'm gonna get out here. It's late. Got some stuff to do in the morning time, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Yeah.